This is Miss Samuelson, and I'm not here today. So we will be utilizing this time to organize the information that you gathered yesterday. So let's get busy. Are you ready? Please pause the video at any time if you need for me to slow down. All right, so we're starting on plants. This is our unit. Today is, I'm not able to change the screen, so let's see what happens here. Silliness is happening, that's what's happening. Today is September 7th, and it is a B-Day. You have a pink objective paper. Please copy this question on your paper. Why do plants have leaves? Okay. When you're done with that paper, writing the question, please put that in your binder. You also have homework, packet page 7. So you're going to be writing packet page 7 on your blue paper. Put that on your blue paper. Thank you. All right. If time allows, you can do your homework in class. Please don't try to do your homework while this video is running. Remember, you are in charge of your education. All right, let's get busy. Plants. So we're filling in the blanks under yellow notes. Everything should be in your binder. So take a second. Make sure it's in your binder. I'm going to be checking it tomorrow. Multicellular organisms. What does that mean, multicellular? Multi is many, and cells are the smallest piece of a living thing. A multicellular organism has many cells that help them carry out the life processes. You learned life processes last year. And they have unique structures. What does that mean? The structures are unique. That means they have leaves. They have other things that help them stay alive. You have lungs to breathe. Plants need to stay alive too. They need to do all of the life processes. They need to do all the jobs. Every living organism has to do the same jobs, but they do them differently because they have different adaptations. So, plants provide oxygen and nutrients from many organisms. We are dependent on plants. Without plants, we would not survive because we need oxygen. Every cell in my body needs nutrients and oxygen. Boom, boom, boom. You can be a vegetarian and stay healthy because you get all your oxygen and nutrients from plants. All right. If you look at your paper, you will see that the plant is located with a flower. It has a stem. It has leaves and has roots. Go to the bottom where the roots are. You are going to write this next to the roots. Label it roots, please. And you will write roots. And to the right of it, you can write, you're writing all of this. Even though it has yellow and white, you have to write the whole thing. Okay? Roots. They are the part of the plant responsible for absorption of water and minerals to stay alive. Some roots will store food. So like a root, a carrot is a root. You can eat that orange part, but it's in the ground. So you're eating that piece, which is your root. That's where the plant stores their food. This also helps anchor them into the ground. Look at this picture. Look at all the fibrous tissue. The root is a big component. There are thick roots and there are thin roots. We learned yesterday that the fibrous roots are thinner roots and the thicker roots, the top root is a thick root. This helps anchor the plant into the ground. All different plants have different roots depending upon where they live, what the soil is like. Think about what the roots of a plant look like in Florida. Do they look the same as plants in New York? No. You look like what you need. So the plants that live in New York, their roots look a lot different than the ones in Florida. They actually spread out differently because of the climate. So it rains a lot in Florida. And it's really hot, so it evaporates. So how would the roots look? Would they be really deep? Or would they be high to the ground? Higher to the surface. They're going to be higher to the surface because the water will evaporate quickly. So they have to suck in all the water they can. So, hurricane comes. Oh, what's going to happen to those trees in Florida? Well, they're going to fall down quicker than the trees in New York. For the trees in New York, they have to go deep to get the water. All right, let's move on. We got the roots. The next section are the stems. You see the stem over to the left. Please write stem, and you're going to write the information down. You can write as much as you want or as little as you want. You have to write this information on the left. The main job of the stem is to transport. What does it transport? Water and nutrients. So, the water gets sucked up from the roots and has to go up to the leaves, and the stem acts as that organ. They also transport glucose. We learned about glucose when we did photosynthesis. That's the sugar that's made in the leaves. We call a plant, we call this structure vascular plant structure, the stem, because it provides the transport. You eat stem, like the celery. You eat the stem of the potato. The potato stem is underground. It's an underground stem. Can you think of other stems? Do anybody ever eat rhubarb? You eat fennel? We eat stem all the time. The part of the plant that transports. Xylem up, phloem down. There are different pieces inside the stem that allow it to transport. You wrote this down yesterday. You read it in that little booklet. The xylem, X-Y-L-E-M, the xylem transports water up the leaves. Phloem flows down. The sugar flows from the leaves to the roots and other places. So the stem has different components. Here we go. The xylem. So you cut open, slice it, a carrot. You're going to see the xylem and the phloem in the roots too, because it has to be fluid. You're going to see it inside the celery. You're going to look at the end of the week at the celery. And I'm sure at this point, the celery, you can actually see it. We put the water in the bottom of the celery. What happened to the leaves? Because what transported the water up to the leaves? The xylem. All right. The leaves. The leaves are the main site of photosynthesis. Get to the leaves on your paper. And they also exchange gas. What kind of gas? Oxygen and carbon dioxide. There's little tiny pores in the leaf. And they let oxygen and carbon dioxide in and out. So what's going to go in the leaf? Oxygen is going to go out. Carbon dioxide goes in. What helps the plant make its food? Chloroplasts allow the plant to produce food by the process of photosynthesis. Please write that down. Stoma. You don't have to write this, but I'm going to talk about it. The stoma are in the leaves. They're like little pores. They open and close. And they have little guard cells that allow them to open and close at the correct time. If they were open all the time, the plant would lose all of its water. And that would be so detrimental to its health. So they have to close. So what do you think happens in Florida? Are they open or closed most of the time? How about in the desert? You think those guard cells are closed all the time or open? In the desert, they're going to be, what do you think? They're going to be closed a lot. They don't want to let out the water. So they're guarding the exchange of materials. All right. That is it. What happened to the flower on the top? Please write flower on the top. This is tomorrow's objective. So you are putting flower on the top of your paper, and you're writing reproductive organ by the flower. Got it? All right, what are you going to do next? This video is now over. It took you 10 minutes to do it. You're going to look at packet page 7. Please take out your white packet. Put this away. You might want to use your yellow packet, but we're not talking. You're going to be using packet page 7. Are you working with a partner? Perhaps. If you work with a partner, you're going to be really, really quiet. You're going to whisper. You don't want to interrupt people. If you work with a partner, that is up to the substitute teacher. So if the substitute thinks that you are stellar and you are worthy of working with a partner, then you may. You earn it. Did you earn this? Were you quiet the whole time? Okay. Please take out packet page 7. And then you will be doing something in addition to packet page 7 when you're done. All right? Thank you. Have a good day.